Gaming connoisseurs know that Grand Theft Auto has a lot more to offer players than stolen cars and unlucky prostitutes. After all, not all of GTA's characters are there to be run over. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're running through our picks for the top 10 side characters from Grand Theft Auto. Brace yourself. Spoilers, drug abuse, and racial stereotypes lie ahead. Number 10, Ken Rosenberg. When dealing with stress, cocaine rarely helps.
Oh, of course that's what I mean. Do I look like I can intimidate a jury? I couldn't intimidate a child, and believe me, I've tried.
As a defense lawyer in over his head with mob politics, players first meet Ken after a drug deal goes sour in Vice City. Rosenberg's nerves apparently never really recover from the incident. Every subsequent meeting with him finds him even more irate than the last, despite his apparent stint in rehab between games.
Listen, I like fish. I love fish. I love them as pets in bowls, or as food on a plate, but as much as I love them, I don't want to sleep with them.
Number 9, Brucey. Rather than an inherent fear of ending up at the bottom of a river like Mr. Rosenberg, this juicehead's insecurities stem from major self-esteem issues. Brucey clearly suffers from chronic overcompensation.
Brucey, you got to chill. For real.
Let's just say that you can work out all you want, but living a lie ain't no way to be, bro.
What's your problem, man?
Nothing. I didn't mean nothing by it. I'm not gay.
It's cool, man. Just don't do it again, man.
Hey, look, I 3 girls last night, man. One of them can't even walk. I mean, now.
Number 8, Salvatore Leone. A veteran of the franchise, Salvatore meets his untimely end at the conclusion of GTA 3, before reappearing several years earlier in Liberty City Stories and San Andreas. Like any good Mafia Don, Sal is warm and friendly one moment, and raging and murderous the next, but darned if you don't want him to like you.
I'm proud of you, my boy. You kicked the shit out of those grease balls.
Number 7, Lance Vance. Much more than the token black friend with a comical name, Lance becomes a bit of a tragic character in Vice City. Maybe if he had gotten a bit more respect out of Tommy, things would have turned out differently.
Sorry, Tommy. This is Vice City. This is business.
Oh well, that's business.
Pick the wrong side, Lance.
Number 6, Frank Tenpenny.
Welcome home, Carl. Glad to be back.
Voiced by Samuel L. Jackson, few players should have been surprised when this corrupt police officer turns out to be the main antagonist in San Andreas. Fewer still should have been surprised that he dies at the end, because if there's one group that never gets a break in the franchise, it's the cops. Samuel L. Jackson is in everything, isn't he?
Shut your dumb ass up and load the bag.
Number 5, Yusuf Amir. He's crass, he's vulgar, he's the physical embodiment of excessive wealth, but damned if he isn't lovable.
You see this city? I own it. Everything. Seriously.
Really?
No.
Maybe it's because he's one of the few friendly characters that stays friendly. It's definitely not his taste in music or underwear.
We got A-Rap money. Come on, baby. We got A-Rap money.
Number 4, Little Jacob. If Brad Pitt's character from Snatch had a baby with Barrington Levy, it would probably be Little Jacob.
You want blood clot, cause I don't even bomber clot rate you know.
Speaking that gibberish!
All kidding aside, what makes Little Jacob such a refreshing character is that while he is a stereotype of sorts, he doesn't fit the typical gangster stereotype so common in the series. Good luck with your comprehension though. Turning on the subtitles probably won't help. Number 3, Catalina.
What kind of a man are you? When I say just business, I mean that I love you! When I say I'm no interested no more, I mean that I love you! And when I say that I miss you!
Wait! Leave my car alone!
Unique to the franchise, Catalina is a walking stereotype, femme fatale, and vivacious villain all rolled into one. After Carl is reluctantly forced to partner with her both in crime and in the bedroom,
Baby, please, no! Please, baby, no! Ow! Hey! Ooh!
Catalina moves to Liberty City where she becomes pivotal in the story of GTA 3. Catalina is as memorable as she is vulgar and unpleasant. What can we say? Daddy issues. Number 2, Roman Bellic. Nothing's closer than family, and anyone who's played GTA 4 for even an hour is sure to remember their favorite
Cousin.
You might be bailing him out of trouble every second mission, but despite his shortcomings, Roman's a lovable bit of comic relief that's there to greet you as you take your first steps in Liberty City, even if he won't stop calling you to go bowling. Number 1, Laszlo Jones. Didn't see it coming, did ya? The one character who's been in the past 6 major GTA titles isn't actually ever on screen in any of them.
I tell you one thing, it takes a lot of soul, compassion, commitment, and artistic integrity to play other people's music for money.
At any time, players can tune in to hear the often manic DJ banter with his equally manic guests.
Oh, great. My first show and a dude nearly kills me. Now I'm being harassed by a former sociology professor and an alcoholic turned self-deifying cultist. Please, I gotta get back to the East Coast.
Not only a staple of the franchise, Laszlo Jones is a real person. He has co-written and produced content for many of the games, and currently has a radio show on the internet. No, we're not joking. Look it up.
I am the star, and they think they can get away with paying me less than the guy whose job I took? I'm Laszlo, man.